Good morning, y'all. Welcome to Buoyant Study Circle Education to All. In the previous classes, we are completed up to the monohybrid truss and dihybrid truss. Today, let us discuss about the sex determination in the human beings. What is meant by the sex determination here? That means the process of deciding the sex or gender in the offsprings, that is called the sex determination. That is nothing but the process of deciding. It is a genetic basis. So the process of deciding of sex or gender of offspring. Offspring is nothing but that is called the kid. Very good. So the process of deciding sex or gender of the offspring or kid is known as the sex determination. So the sex determination is completely based on the genetic basis. That means chromosomes are decided. Already you know that what is meant by the chromosome. All we are learnt in the previous classes. Okay, so these chromosomes are decided the sex of the offspring. Okay, how they are decided? How the chromosomes are present? So here the chromosomes are mainly two types of the chromosomes are there. What are they? Autosomes and allosomes. Autosomes and allosomes. Two types of the chromosomes are present in the human being. They are the autosomes and the allosomes. Here the autosomes are, these are decided the body cells. That is nothing but the how the texture of the hair color, how the eyebrows, all are decided by these autosomes. Whereas here allosomes are present. These allosomes are called the reproductive cells and are also called the sex cells. Here the chromosomes are mainly classified into two types. What are they? Autosomes and allosomes. Autosomes are useful for the deciding of the body cells. Okay, whereas allosomes are deciding the reproductive cells. Here what is meant by the reproductive cells, children? Here the two types of the reproductive cells are present. What are they? That is the sperm and egg are called the ova. Okay, sperms are present in the male, whereas ovas are present in the female. Okay, here chromosomes. How many chromosomes are present in the human being? Very good. What are how many number? That is the 46. Here I am asking the what is the number of the chromosome? That is the 46. How many pairs are present? You should say the 23 pairs. Okay, 23 pairs are present and the number of the chromosomes are 46. Don't be get confused. So 23 pairs means 23 into 2. Pair means 2. So 23 into 2. So 46 chromosomes are present. In these 46 chromosomes, autosomes are present and allo. How many autosomes are present here? 22 pairs of the autosomes are present. How many are remain? Only the one pair. So one pair of the allosomes are present. Okay. Out of 23, 22 pairs are the autosomes and the one pair is the allosomes. Here they are arranged like this. First pair, second pair, and this is the third pair. Okay, like this, first, second, like this, so on. This is the last 23rd pair. This 23rd pair is presented like this. Okay, this is presented like this. But these are in the separate. Okay, one pair, only one pair is present. Here I am drawing like this. So pairs, but here I am drawing only the single. So single means only one pair is present out of 22. From the first pair to the 22 pair, they are called the autosomes, and the last pair is called the allosome. These allosomes are decided the reproductive of the cells. Okay, now that is a sperm or ova are decided by these allosomes. Okay, how they are decided? Okay, here once I am repeating this one, 22 pair. How many 22 pair means? 22 into 2. How many are chromosomes number is present? That is the 44. Okay, here the one pair, 1 into 2. How many chromosomes are present? Here the 2. Okay, 42, here the 2. Are you got it? Next, how the sex is determined? This is the before going to the lesson. We are completed the introductory part. Okay, next we are going to how the sex is decided. Okay, here the female and male, so a mating occur in between the female and male. So female is having the 46 chromosome, male is also having the 46. In this 46, 44 are the autosomes and another one pair is present, that is the XX are present, one pair that is present in the female. So 44 plus XX, and here the 44 plus XY. So XY, Y is the most important factor which is decided the baby of the sex. Okay, here that is the XY. Already you know that XX both are same. So this is called the homogametic condition. Here the XY chromosomes are present. This is called the heterogametic condition. This is called the heterogametic and this is called the homogametic. Okay, these are the autosomals. These are also called the autosomes. These allosomes are the one pair XX. Here in the male allosomes are the XY. Okay, then don't get confusion. Autosomes and these are homogametic, but these are the allosomes. Allosomes are both are similar, so it is called the homogametic. Here also autosomes and plus the allosomes, but these are different. 50% is carry the X chromosome and 50% is carry the Y chromosome. So it is the different. Difference means in the science it is called the hetero. So these are produces the gametes. So this is called the heterogametic condition. Okay, children. So in this 44 and XX, during the fertilization, okay, during the fertilization, here one secret already you know read in the monohybrid class, gametes, one pair of the gametes are segregated and produces the X and one pair of the chromosomes are separated by the meiosis process. Here the meiosis process, these are get separated. Okay, here also X and Y chromosome both are produced, but here you should learn that here the 46 out of the 46 chromosomes, here 23 and 23 because of the meiosis process the number of the chromosome is reduced means off, it will become off. Here the 23 and 23. Okay, 23 and 23. Don't get confusion. 44 only one pair is present here also 46, but during the gamete formation, during the total here, in the total 46 chromosomes are present, but during the gamete formation these both are separated. When they are separated, here because of the meiosis process the chromosomal number should be offed. That process is called the meiosis. It is one of the cell division. It is one of the cell division. Out of 46, here in the gametes. What are these gametes? Female gametes are called the, what are they called? Ova. Each ova contain the X chromosome. This X chromosome carry only the 23 chromosomes. Okay. Here also another ova is also having the only the 23 chromosomes. Here in the male is also same process. Because of the meiosis, out of 46 chromosome, they are reduced to the 23 is carried by the X chromosome, another 23 chromosomes are carried by the Y chromosome. Okay, are you got it? Out of 46, here I am writing, so don't get confusion with this one. You should concentrate only the 46. Out of 46, when these are get separated, this 46 is shared by the both the gametes. One of the 50% of the gametes carry the 23 chromosomes and another 53 carry the 23 chromosome. Okay, why they are shared I will explain it later. And here in the F1 fertilization, that means that during fertilization I am drawing the Punnett sphere here. This symbol is carry the female and this symbol is carry the male. Arrow mark is indicate the male and the plus mark is indicate the female. So female, how many? X and X, and the male carry the X and Y. So during the fertilization, this X chromosome, male X chromosome is combines with the female X chromosome, then XX is produced. And during the fertilization, Y chromosome of the male is fertilizes with the female X chromosome, then XY produced. This is the probability. In these four conditions, either two gametes will be fertilization. Fertilization is taken place. During the fertilization, if the X chromosome sperm is carried, fertilizes the female's X chromosome, then it produces the X. If the male's Y chromosome is fertilizes with the X chromosome of the female, then XY is produced. Okay, this is a sperm cell. This is the egg cell. Okay, so sperm. That is it indicates what here indicates. Here the female will be born. XX means already you know that females carry the XX chromosome and Y is carried by the male. So F here if the X chromosome of the male is fuses with the X chromosome of the female, then XX is produced. Here you should concentrate one thing, both are the X. Either whatever it may be, the which X chromosome is combined, it is not decided the sex, but here the deciding factor is the Y. The Y chromosome of the male is fuses with the either of the X, it can produce as the male. That is the most important here. Okay now. So if you are clearly observe this, what is the deciding factor? That is the Y chromosome. The Y chromosome. If the Y chromosome is only fuses with the either of the X chromosome, then who is born here? Who is born? Male baby will be born. So that is who is the deciding factor here? Y is the deciding factor. Nowadays in the society, females are criticized by when they are given birth to the female babies, but what is the scientific reason behind that? Only the Y chromosome, that Y is carried by only the males. So males only the deciding factor, males are only the responsible for the given birth to the or determination of the sex of the baby. So you should aware the people. Okay na. So in our society, so many females are suffered with this problem. So after listening this class, try to give the awareness to the all the society. So from the who are suffering with this problem. Okay, I think you are understanding this. According to the chromosomal theory, the chromosomal number is always constant. Okay, always constant means if human beings are having the 46, it should be constant. If it is more than one chromosome or less than one chromosome, that is if it is reaches to the 45 or 47, it leads to the chromosomal disorder. So many we will suffer with the so many problems, genetic problems will be suffered by us if they are the number is more than 46 or less than 46. It should be always constant. So, because for the maintaining of the constant, here the meiosis process is taken place. During the meiosis process, 46 chromosomes are reduced. That is here concentrate. 23 means only the number is, this is the number, not the pair. 46 by 2. So, here the X, when they are separated, it is carry the 46 chromosomes. Okay children, one pair of the chromosomes are carrying the 46. So during the reduction division or formation of the gamete, that is mean the during the meiosis process, 46 chromosomes are shared by these two gametes. In this 2 X chromosome, one of the X chromosome carry the 23, another X chromosome is carry the 23. Okay, here also in the XY during the gamete formation, here the 2 sperms will be produced. So in these sperms, one of the sperm is carry the X, another sperm is carry the Y chromosome. So here the 46 chromosomes are present. So in this 46, half of the 23 chromosomes are taken by this X and another 23 chromosomes are shared by the Y chromosome. Okay. So 23 number. So this is not the pair. You should concentrate on this. And during fertilization, if the X chromosome of the ova is fuses with the X chromosome of the male, then X from the female X from the male X. So this X chromosome carry the 23 chromosome and this X chromosome carry the 23. How many chromosomes are present now children? That is the 46. So human being is having the 46 chromosome. This number always constant. You should remember. If for example here this female's X chromosome is carry the is fuses with the Y chromosome of the male. Okay, XY, that is a male baby. So here the X chromosome carry the 23 and Y chromosome is carry the 23. So how many chromosomes are present in the male baby? That is the 46. So here in this way the chromosomal number is maintained always constant by the meiosis process. Thank you very much children. Stay tuned on the Buoyant Study Circle. Thank you.